Hello, I'm Matt Guff from thehouse.com. I'm here with Burton's very own Jayson Henderson. Jayson, welcome back.
Good to be here.
Yeah, Jayson, of course, has been shooting videos with us for, gosh,
I don't know.
we couldn't remember last
How long
year.
have you been looking at my ugly mode? 5+ years, maybe?
Yeah, at least seven years.
Yeah.
But it's always nice to have Jayson back. This is our first video of the day. We're going to be walking through pretty much all of the hard goods products from Burton. So stay tuned for more. After you're done watching this, go check out more. But we want to dive into beginner or softer style snowboard bindings from Burton and the options, some of the options that you guys offer. What's the story with these style of bindings?
Well, if you just look at Burton's binding line as a whole, as you go up in price, you're going to get, comfort features, different flexes, things like that. It's not just the same binding with, fancier, shinier parts.
Mm-hmm.
So depending on the style of riding you're doing, having a softer binding, if you're a beginner, can be an advantage because it's not so reactive. It allows for a little bit of a lag.
Right.
Even some part guys like really soft, spongy bindings.
Mm-hmm.
Something like a custom is just fine for them. So. But like I said, beginners do benefit from a little softer binding that's a little bit more comfortable, not so, a little more forgiving.
Yeah.
And like in the freestyle and the custom, the base plates we use a polycarbonate material, which is a little bit softer.
Okay.
Polycarbonate is very strong too, so it's what the bulletproof glass is made out of, but it's a very very strong but still a little bit softer type of plastic.
Got it. Is there any nylon injected into the?
No, this is polycarbonate.
Just polycarbonate.
Yep.
Yeah.
So there's no like fiberglass nylon. That's once you get up into mission and above.
Mm-hmm.
But it also brings the price down. So
Yeah.
that's kind of where you're getting a ton of bang for the buck. With the freestyle and the custom.
Mm-hmm.
Freestyle is reflex. So again, benefit of reflex is you have kind of the plastic kind of cut out of it, and then there's a living hinge built into the mounting disc. So what that does is when the board's turning and flexing, the binding is flexing with it. You're not creating those dead spots, like you do
Right.
with just a flat,
Mm-hmm.
one-piece material there. Also, even the straps, it's our kind of React strap that's, kind of disperses the pressure over a larger surface area. It's, pre-molded. So they're very comfortable. Design them around our boots, but they obviously fit snowboard boots better in general. It's got the flex slider like you're showing there.
That's nice. You have to admit, it's kind of a hassle when you're trying to step in your bindings and the straps in the way. That is actually pretty nice.
Yeah. So when you're trying to strap in, you're at at the top of a hill and you're starting to go down the hill and involuntarily.
That was everybody.
Yeah. So it's kind of nice having that flex slider there.
Yep.
So.
Now on the freestyle, is that a convertible style toe strap?
Yep. You can run it as a cap strap on the end, or
Okay.
you can run it old school over the top.
Got it. Mm-hmm.
But that's kind of the benefit when you go from freestyle to custom is you do get it in a cap strap, which definitely is one of the better fitting cap straps. It's still one of my favorites.
Right. And this is kind of a little bit of the trickle down technology, because I remember I still have a pair of cartels with this this cap strap. And I absolutely love it.
Yeah. No, it works great. It's I have I've converted them on my bindings over the years, and it's a great strap. So
yeah, and they're comfortable. With it being a softer style flexing base plate and a softer flexing high back, it's not as harsh. There's a little room for forgiveness, but there's also tons of padding. The straps, of course, are going to be comfortable. The ankle strap is important. The full backing of padding on the high back, and then a full bed of padding underneath your foot for both the EST option and the Reflex options.
Yep. So again, reducing the amount of plastic allows us to fill it in with really cushy EVA, so that cuts out a lot of shock to your feet. Going off those big jumps, you land kind of flat. It cuts out that shock, and especially start getting older, your knees start to feel it in your knees more. But I guess if we're kind of talking beginner to intermediate, the freestyle is definitely the softest binding in our line. Even the high back is a urethane material, so it's a non-temperature sensitive urethane. So it's So it's really
super soft.
Yeah. So but then when you go up to the custom, a little bit stiffer yet, not quite.
Polycarbonate.
What's that?
Is this polycarbonate?
This is more of a nylon.
Okay.
So but it's just a little stiffer. It's not quite as
super
flexible.
soft.
So you get a more responsive high back. You get a better toe strap when you go up to the
Got
custom.
it. Now, is the Freestyle? Is that the mold from an old Mission binding? Is it old?
The high back?
Yeah, is it old Mission or Cartel?
This actually started out as a Malavita.
That started out as a Malavita.
That's the first Malavita mold.
Mold.
They had different material in there, but it's
yep.
something that they did trickle down.
Cool.
So
cool. Well, it's a good line, and they have again both reflex options and EST options. Can people
in the custom? Yeah.
Can people mount the custom EST on 4x4, 2x4 patterns?
No, EST is channel boards only.
Okay.
So it's definitely you get more adjustments. You get better, stance angle. You get your, the most adjustable fore and aft, so you can get that perfect, centering of your boot with EST. And then also again, there's no plastic underneath your feet.
Nice.
It's all cushion. The custom EST is actually pretty rad. It's got the shred bed in it, which is really thin, so you get really good board feel.
Yeah.
So so a polycarbonate EST with that thin bed, if you guys somebody's looking for something with really good board feel, like a good POW stick, that's a killer binding for that.
Yeah. And at a rad price point. And when you said that, it kind of clicked for me. It's like I didn't even think of that before. It's like you want something a little bit softer, a little more surfy, and then great board feel. It's like that thing is actually pretty thin.
So
not bad.
And light. That's a light binding too.
Yeah.
I guess.
Awesome. Cool. Well, hey, Jayson, man, thanks for being out here again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Yep, you're welcome, and
Always
thank you guys. What?
Always good to talk about.
Always. It is. It is fun to sit down and nerd out about stuff. Hear the insights from people like Jayson from Burton about the product. You don't get that a lot.
We're nerds communicating to nerds.
You're right, exactly. Like attracts like, and these are dope bindings here. So if you guys have questions, of course, always leave a question or comment below. You can see the links below to get directed to the landing page, and if you want to buy them, buyingfromthehouse.com. Subscribe to the channel over there. Check out more vids here, and hopefully see you guys on the snow. Peace.